when we were 11 years old, okay, quite a while back, I think, we went to same school. I was transferred down from Taiping, and I joined the school at that age, and she was already there. And that's how I met her.
And I've always been very shy, and of course, you know, I always observe, and you know, I was just struck by her you know, the butterfly, you know. Well, in 1979, I was given an opportunity to lend some money to a friend. She wanted to start a factory making garments to sell to the local department stores. And at that time, I'm still married, and all I wanted to do was to take care of my son, that's Benjamin now. Little did I know, she made me a director of the company. She gave me shares for my $9,000 worth. And and I don't know anything about garment manufacturing because I used to be in hotel management. And so I used to go and help her sew buttons. And even then she had to teach me how to sew buttons because, you know, there's a certain way you do it when you're selling mass blouses. So one day she pops up this question and said that she has to go to Ipoh and because her husband has been transferred. And she said, let's sell the business. I said, no, just sell it to me. Because at that time, I was going through some difficulties, and this little business really, I would say, looking back, it saved my life. It gave me a reason to do something every day when I got up from bed. And that's when I started looking at the business and working from scratch. And it was really hard because it was like paying everybody first and paying myself last, and it was frightening at sometimes. And sometimes when people would delay their payments, I remember many times I have to go and cry in the accounts department to beg them to pay me, you know. And so those were very trying times. And I think back to that time, it was just, you know, I mean, I'm sure there were many times when I had my tears and all that, and she just listened with a box of tissue and all that. And she's Miss Cool. And Miss Cool, yeah. Nothing ruffles her, and I'm easily ruffled, so it's quite a nice balance. Well, we had just moved into an apartment, and we had a kitchen, and so we decided to do test all our recipes.
Me and Ben would go out, buy a lot of ingredients, and we would come home at about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, you know, to her house. And of course, her neighbor, curious neighbor, always peeps at us because the kitchen faces their kitchen too. And one day she said, wow, you're so lucky. Every night your chef comes in with a team of people and cook dinner for you all. I mean, we had such a giggle because, you know, actually we're just doing R&D, we're just doing research, you know, all the time. And of course, you know, our chef would come in and we'll be making such a mess in the kitchen, you know. When we first started Delicious, I remember she was the one that I called the investor. Ben is the brains, and I'm the doer. I'm the worker. You know what I mean? No?
You just imagine Abby seated next to Benjamin in a little Satria, driving through the back lanes of Kuala Lumpur. Yeah. Delicious success. She has played a great part in Delicious success, you know, because she's so cool and so gung-ho about everything. Benjamin has such funny ideas. His ideas come out like, you know, a minute an idea, you know, and then, but she's always she will never say something like, oh, don't be ridiculous, Benjamin. You know, she said, okay, we'll try it. So, like, you know, like this vegetarian restaurant.
We said no.
Yeah, we were so concerned about it, you know. One day she just resigns herself to the fact that he wants this vegetarian restaurant. So she digs up the recipes and all that with the team of chefs. And here we have Botanical, vegetarian restaurant. So she still plays that role, you know. From when she was my yes friend, she's now a yes auntie to Benjamin.
Not always, okay?
Yes.
Not always.
But most days.
Mostly. But I think as a friend, you know, I mean, she gave me the opportunity to achieve something which I've always dreamt about. And that's doing this business. Yeah, I was trained as a nurse. I don't think I'm that good as a nurse. And then I went in the corporate world. I mean, I enjoyed it. I did great things. But in the end, it comes down to my deep in is food, you know. And she gave me that opportunity when she asked me to help her son. And that's it.
Well, next year we will celebrate our
60th birthday.
Yeah, we'll most probably celebrate it together.
I hope so.
Yes. And we'll have our families together.
And I look forward to semi-retirement of some sort by then.
No, you can't, Abby. See, you can't retire. You have to, even
I
if
say
it
yes
is...
to her all the time. She never say yes to me.